How do you do? And it's time for some Peglin Cruciball 15. This a lovely Saturday it is, when this video will be going live. And you know what I think I want? I think I want a tactical treat, because I have an idea. If we can get a certain other relic, tactical treat might actually be a little bit helpful. For those of you that don't know, tactical treat actually lets the refresh move after every shot. So in theory, you see our refresh down there, nice, well hidden, not easy to get to. Well, after this turn, that refresh is no longer in that spot, and now it's in this very nice, easy spot to hit. And it will do that on repeat for the rest of the game, for as long as we're alive at the very least. And I think what we need to do is time this to where we have at least 25 gold at the end of this, because I kind of want to buy some. I think we're going to have to try some new things if we want to get through this Cruciball 15, and probably put on our thinking caps for the most part, because honestly I kind of shut my brain off sometimes, and I think that's just what Cruciball 15 thrives off of. People like me that shut their brains off. So we're going to try to prove a point here and not shut our brains off, and try to use every little bit of brain cells we have left in our head. Let's take a gander. We aren't... Do we go... I think we go left here and try to hit free relic, free relic, free relic, and then hopefully more free relics, and then elite fight right before the mole. I think I'm fine with that. None of these orbs, oh my orb, yeah, sometimes you're an orb that I would be willing to grab. Sometimes, very unique situations, but in Cruciball 15, I don't think you'll have what we want. Interesting. Remove all orbs. Let's remove all orbs. We just got rid of the Terror Ball, we just got rid of the Dag Orb, and we got rid of all like 17 stones that we get. So honestly, kind of a unique decision here we have. Opens our doors a little bit more than where I imagined we would be, and I think I kind of like this decision. Yeah, we'll reload more often, which hindsight is not great, but what sets this apart for us, or at least what really helps us in this scenario, is the fact that once we get this thing upgraded, we'll actually be reloading a lot less often. And it opens us up for a little bit more possibilities down the road. So now we're going to be actually taking a lot of hits here. Fun fact, that did not work out as intended necessarily. But there we go. And then we're walking off with 71 gold. Might as well as take the time to upgrade it now, I think. Because if we upgrade it now, we'll have Persist 4. So that removes our likelihood of... yes, removes our likelihood of refreshing a little bit less. And I was thinking about it, that ether wheel. That's another orb option that we had there. I was thinking about grabbing it, but opted against it. I threw you there because I was kind of hoping you'd hit that crit, but the lack there of hitting that crit is kind of sad in my book. All right, so now we have one bomb exposed. We have another bomb here that we can just drill. Boom, hit you, hit you. It's got rid of the bat. So this bat's gonna be right in our face, and it's gonna hit us once. That's usually how life goes sometimes, man. Sometimes that's just how it be. 70 gold. We'll be fine. Oh, we're doing decent damage. We just need to find a way to heal. If you know what I mean, we just need some healing to come through. Now we could heal after each fight. We only have 74 gold. I think we'll upgrade one more time, get you all the way maxed up, and then continue on. At least grab one more bit of gold. Okay, we don't need the question mark. We'll have 50 gold going through all these down to the next shop. Spiral Slayer, increased base damage is actually very good for us, I have to admit. Going for this little bonus relic here, not a bad start, I don't think. Strange Brew, crits and refreshes contribute to damage, or your aimer is longer and displays an additional bounce. I think Strange Brew will be statistically or objectively better for us. The Unicorn Horn doesn't really do anything tangible. It just helps me personally, not like us in the game as much. So I think we'd rather have that. Decoy Orb is better than Ambidextrous. Oh, Decoy Orb is perfect because we'll probably only reload once each fight. In Decoy Orb, enemies don't get their extra turns for your first reload, which is massive. Now, we are setting ourselves up for a little bit of success here. It really wants us to have that Unicorn Orb. Orbs receive +1, +2 for every following connected orb of the same type. We don't have any other Orboros, so that's not going to be that helpful. Rallying Heart, post-battle healing is increased by 1%. I think Sand Arrows is effectively our best orb to grab here. Maybe we can get the Concentrication. That's kind of a unique decision here. Or we can do Sand Arrows. I think I'm going Concentrication. It was 35 gold, so I think it's technically more expensive in the shop than it is post-battle. Unless that was a level 2, but I don't think it was a level 2. Yeah, it wasn't a level 2, so technically it's better to have bought that not in the shop. But it is what it is. Our Orboros is doing a tremendous amount of work. Look at it there. Just gonna one tap everything here. Concentrication's perfect to snipe out our crits, refreshes, whatever it has for us. And look, oh, this is honestly, I'm pretty content with what we have because we didn't even use a single bomb. All we have to do is really worry about. All we have to worry about is piercing abilities. We do not have anything for piercing. We're actually going to take this question mark. Reason being, if this is an elite and we don't do good against the elite, well, it's not elite, so it doesn't matter anymore. But if it was an elite and we didn't do good against it, then we wouldn't fight the next elite. You know what I mean? Because then we would be a little less better off. Oh shoot, you're gonna do plenty of damage here, I think. To that bat at the very least. And then boom. Easy peasy. We don't have much money. Actually, we have plenty of money to do at least one more upgrade, which I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think we'll rather have the upgrade here. And then we'll go on and fight this elite if it allows us. Perfect. Because at this elite, we'll probably get some money. Starting with you is kind of scurry. But I think you'll still do decent if you can hit this crit too. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, Batman. Oh, if you got that refresh too right there. If you didn't hide this refresh from us. But 71 damage and we're already doing 57 plus a crit here. Okay, easy peasy. We didn't lose a single bit of health. We can't upgrade anything, so let's take the heal. I could have grabbed the sphere for some pierce, but we're good for now. refresh into bombs is what they say. Or intentional oboe. If we do refreshes into bombs, that will help with piercing. But intentional oboe also is one less damage point that we're taking. But I think I would rather have Alchemist Cookbook in that sense of security of having some kind of piercing prevention. I'm glad that we spent 25 gold on healing whenever we did 20 damage of... Ooh, this is not a bad start. Like that, boom. And then Ouroboros is already starting off with 90 some odd. It's pretty massive, don't you think? Plus a bomb. Refresh, be up here, please. Refresh is over here at the very least. But that's decent amount of damage. Refresh is well hidden still. We almost got that refresh though. Refresh eventually will get up here. I just know it. Yeah, eventually it will be some... Oh, that's a perfect place for this refresh. Boom. We did 25. Yes, we did. Might as well just throw you and hit whatever we hit. It doesn't matter what we hit here. Perfect. 2 bombs. We did plenty of damage. Not too shabby. Heal. We're at 79 health points. I can pick up the sphere, but then we have to skip our Ouroboros. We just need Overhammer is what we need. So for now, we'll just continue on. The gift that keeps on giving, yes. We only have 1 refresh, so you're not going to help us. Orbs get only aim in 4 direction is garbage. And then attacks deal 2 times damage of self-damage for every 25. We don't have any self-healing, so that's just going to kill us. So, gift that keeps on giving, all pegs have durable. Durable pegs can be activated 3 times in 1 shot before they break. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds fair. Sounds fair and balanced, I do have to say. Against the wall? That's decent. Decent. Not the most excited about this fight, though. Fighting you with all these shields is going to be very annoying. But we can't win them all, right? But we can certainly try to win them all. Nice bomb hit. Made another bomb. Ooh, bombs are going to be our safety net going into this section here, for sure. And the reason I've been like talking about bombs and piercing is because see these little shields these guys have? We're doing half damage to these shields and they have 175 health points per shield. And so bombs hit the shields as well as the characters themselves. So it's just all around better for us in that sense. 100 damage right on. I should have targeted you, but we're fine. We shouldn't lose any health here. Drop right on that refresh. Beautiful. And then all this damage going into this man right here's shield, which is fine. We'll do it one more time. Did that refresh go into the same exact spot? Oh, yes. Now he's gone. We lost, what, 8 health points there? Matriarch is kind of interesting, but I think we're good. Now. Oh, what do we want to do here? I'm kind of afraid to attack an elite in case it's the piercing elite. And we have a shop here, but I think I want to go to this shop to the right. Is my game plan for now. Because if we go to the right here, it solidifies we're hitting at least 1 shop and we'll get some question marks I think it's just going to be better for us. Oh, if we one-shot you, that would have been beautiful, but that's fine. That's the perks of starting with like the concentrication, is we honestly just started with so much echo on top of it all. So if we can get the echo chamber, if we can hit one bomb too, perfect. 2 bombs, I'm fine with 2 bombs. Did enough damage to take out a shield, which is nice. Okay, we did refresh at least 1 into a bomb. We're about to take you out. We're doing enough damage just to take out the shields, I think. Unless we have to do 400 to take out a shield. Which we're doing 400 now, so it doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Overhammer right now would be beautiful. I think we would have already been done with this map if we had Overhammer. And that's kind of why I'm wanting to hit 2 different stores in hopes these stores have Overhammer for us. Which, granted, they most likely won't have Overhammer for us, but it's at least worth the try. And honestly, the greatest grab that we've had so far is probably the decoy orb. I mean, granted, Ouroboros and the concentration are 2 very good orbs to have. Concentration is going to be very big against the wall. For some reason, I thought all I had to do was throw hit one bomb and we would have been done, but this is fine. Maybe if we can get popping corn as well, I would be a little more. 2 concentrications are intriguing, but I kind of want to keep the money. Be a little bit of a hoard of money right now. Keep it close to the chest. Persist 1. Yeah, I like that. I like persist 1 there. Let's just go ahead and take the question mark. Sooner we get to the stores, better we are. This is the elite fight I was afraid to fight. And the reason why we went to the right instead of the left, but at least we got rid of the front shield. At the very least, we're just going to be losing a lot of health. That persist 1 obviously did not work against our Ouroboros. It didn't add any persist to them. So that is intriguing. If we can find a nice hit on that refresh. Not a single bomb was refreshed except for way down here. Now that's a little on the grosser side of things, but still no bombs? Come on, except for down here. We're one-shotting everything. I know this sounds bad, skipping you, but if I skip you, I can take out you. So imagine this. Oh, I didn't mark the right guy. Perfect. Okay, now I could be a little nervous here. If I had half a brain, I should be nervous here. But quite frankly, I don't have the half a brain that calls for nerves. I have the half a brain that calls for genius. And genius is what we speak here. We speak pure genius at this channel. You know, we have 187, but I am definitely healing. I don't plan to refresh that often. Loose fleece. Shrewd scales. I think that one's better for now. I really don't need to take any more extra damage here. Perfect. 25 health is not great. Maybe we'll get a healing orb. I mean, a healing relic. That's our reloading healing relic. So we'll just take it, go on with our lives. All three kind of mid. I guess that's not really gonna affect us at all. I do want to hit the shop. I saved all that money for the shop. That's fine. Ooh, rallying hearts. Now an extra 2%. An extra 2% after every fight. And we might as well as just speed our way up to the wall. I would much rather fight Not you again. We're gonna lose. Why are we fighting you again? I can't believe we lost like this. We did so good and we lost like this because it gave us this elite fight again. Like, there's nothing we can do. We don't have a way to heal. We can just sit here and accept our fate. That's so gross. We had what it took. We had everything. It was all in our grasps. But I guess we can try again and see what happens. Continue the grind. Continue the grind. Filibuster is fine. We had it. I think that build would have went all the way if we had a form of healing and we didn't hit that elite fight. The same exact elite fight. If we didn't hit it again, we would have been a-okay. But instead, it decided to give it to us again. I'll probably be ranting about that whole ordeal for the next like 30 minutes. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. What could we have done different? I guess avoid the question marks, but like, even if we avoided the question mark there, we would have, we would have had 2 question marks going the other way. And 2 question marks going the other way doesn't quite bode well either, because then we could have had it anything other than that one specific elite fight. I think we would have been fine. If we fought the little hand wall, I think we would have been a-okay. If we fought the mage, I think we would have been just fine as well. But unfortunately, we didn't fight either one of those. So yes, yeah, but it's in the past. The only thing that we can do from now is just learn from our mistake there. And I don't know if we really made a mistake. Please tell me if you obviously see us make a mistake there, but because I would like to know. But I think Ouroboros and concentration with what was that reload relic where they don't get their extra turn first time we reload. Those are like the perfect combos that like set up, and I would love to make it again, but I just don't see us being ever so lucky, or at least that lucky again anytime soon. But maybe we'll get lucky here. I think we might have what it takes to get lucky twice in a row. 10 health, very unfortunate use of our resources there. I think I'd rather throw the dag orb. And then I'm hoping you can do 16, 18 works. We lost 9 health. We'll continue on and go right again. Maybe we can bounce off of you. Perfect. Got up to 70 health points. 70 coin. I don't want to necessarily upgrade stones, but honestly, it's probably better that we do upgrade stones for the time being, because then we'll be strong enough in case we come across an elite. I wish a miracle would happen again and we'd have like a perfect build, perfect setup once more. I think I'd rather destroy you first. You have 80 health. That one bomb will not be enough to destroy you. But that is okay. You know, imagine if we just went right back to it and we back to back this bad boy. Oh, you got right in our face, didn't you? And you want to do damage to me. How rude. You do 5 damage? Matriarchka or a Boldorb? I think I want the Boldorb over a Matriarchka. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I would love to buy both, but we cannot afford both. We cannot afford both of those bad boys there. But I think the Boldorb's going to be helpful for Pierce. As you can tell in that last fight, we didn't have anything to combat Pierce. Extra bombs is going to be fine. Now I kind of wish I grabbed the Matriarchka over the Boldorb, but it's fine. We make our decisions. We can advance from them, advance through them, and become better Peglin players. Or we can dwell on the past and become more of the same. More of who I already am. A very average player that makes some randomly good mistakes sometimes. Randomly good mistakes is what I specialize in. Boom. Well, that works. A second Boldorb? Ooh, I don't think I want a second Boldorb by any means. But a Poltergeist is quite intriguing. But for now, I'm fine carrying on my wayward son. And I think I'm going to go mix it up a little bit, hit this question mark, and see what happens. What wickety happens in this wickety whack game? Alright, I think I'd rather just sacrifice you onto that crit and hope for 80 damage points, but it was not 80. That was fine, I presume. I presume that was fine. Way to get rid of that plant. Now get rid of this bat. Oh, if you hit that crit, we would have probably not taken out the bat, but we would have done something of great use. Way to hit the bomb. Four is not quite enough. You're gonna double smack me. That's enough. You got me thinking. Who's got you smiling like that? More sphere, I guess. Get a sphere up in there, upgrade at least once. Now we have no money, but that is fine because now we've got at least 4 extra coin. I'll take it. We have 2 sphere, approach, upgrade my sphere. Now we have a level 3 sphere and a level 3 Boldorb. That sets us up for a little bit better success with a Spiral Slayer. We are sitting at least somewhat pretty here. I'm not upset with our build by any means. This crit means nothing to us. I probably should have thrown it the other way in hopes to hit that refresh there, but we learn from our mistakes. We got a refilibuster, do we not? Well, refilibuster does the trick at times. Boom. Oh, and that is a... Perfect, you landed in the middle. You're gonna do some damage. Not necessarily a ton of damage, but you did some. And this should do enough damage to prevent us from taking any damage. And that is okay. A-okay in my book. We can go ahead and upgrade if we wanted. But I think we'll just heal and move on. We don't have a way of healing in the fight itself, so that's not necessarily great. Refreshing Punch is good. It's essentially enhanced gunpowder, but with refreshes. And then below 30% health is a crit. I think Refreshing Punch will be better for us in the long term. No, we can't go to that shop anymore, and we can't fight that elite anymore. I just didn't know I was going to miss like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting to miss. 3 bombs does the trick. You don't need to hit that 4th. Did you do 75 damage? You did 60 damage. You did 60 damage. Boom. Oh no, you missed. I guess that works for the time being. Let's hope you at least take you out somehow, some way, shape, or form. Hit the refresh. 72. You're gonna hit me twice. How gross. You live with 3 health points. I guess you can't win them all. Concentration, you excite me. But, you know, sometimes we just don't have what it takes to pick you up. We have too many orbs in our hand as it is. Ooh. Pray and receive the power of an obelisk. You say, why'd you pick up that? Because we have bold orbs, man. Because we have bold orbs. So if we upgrade the obelisk, we have a lot to upgrade though. We do have a lot to upgrade. You don't necessarily need to hit the bombs here, but I guess bombs don't hurt by any means. That doesn't bode poorly for us by any means either. That does not impress me by any means. 5/8 Orbalisk, not a shabby little buddy we got there. Ooh, jumping you out the gate here is gonna be pretty nice if you can hit that crit too, but ooh, yeah. Not shabby. With a refilibuster, but we want that crit to, we want more pegs to be gone. Don't say you come over, smack me and leave, then come back over. Not quite that lucky, aren't we? But I think we did plenty of damage to take you out. Thank you for your service, good sir. We'll see you on the flippity flop. There's a level 2 Orbalisk right there. A level 2 Orbalisk. Let's look at our inventory. We have a level 1. So if we get a level 2, imagine we purchase a level 2 Orbalisk, we upgrade this Orbalisk, and then we move on with our lives to pick up Molten Mantle. And then we continue and start just spending all of our money to remove orbs and upgrade orbs that we do currently have. No, we can't spend any more gold, which is not necessarily great, but we have 2 level 2 Orbalisks. Orbalisks should be building up damage quite steadfast. Ooh, Molten Mantle with, imagine Molten Mantle, but with Ouroboros. Tell me that would not be overpowered. gotta be a way we hit this crit here. That is not it. Well, thank you for the refresh hit. That is very much appreciated. Now let's move on with our lives. Thank you. We have enough money to upgrade, and we could upgrade one of our orblisks to make it a 714. Might as well do that, make it really good, right? And now we just need to avoid shops. We would prefer going that way, but there's a free relic this way. Fights don't really help us any means, do they? What do we earn out of a fight? Nothing, right? Because we can't upgrade, we can't collect money. So in theory, fights are bad for us. Theoretically speaking, at least. Speaking in theories. And boom. See, fights, we can achieve nothing from them. And so, since we can't achieve anything from fights, it's going to give us fights. You know what I mean? $80. All right. Got rid of you. You're still a ranged unit coming for me, man. Oh, we missed. Orbaliska time. We're doing fine. We're doing a-okay. We're doing fine. Orbalisk didn't do well, but we at least cleared out that. We're gonna take some damage here. That's part of the gig. Continue on. That shreked us by every means imaginable. So I think I would rather just go this way and never fight that fight again. I think that fight is probably the one fight that we will have the most trouble with. Duplicate all orbs, duplicate a random orb. Duplicate all orbs. We don't need to refresh. We don't need max health. We just need a way of healing and a way of dealing the damage that is necessary for success. If that is too much to ask for, then we're in the wrong game. That's a decent amount of damage, I guess. That works, that works. The power glove activated, also refresh the board. I think that's going to be better than the power glove. Having another refresh, I think, is going to be much more helpful and beneficial to us in the long run. I think we're going to fight the elite, believe it or not. And Echo Orb's going to be a little better for us. Just a hair bit better. We're not going to be reloading. I can't imagine us ever reloading. 1528. Yeah, I can't imagine us reloading. Yeah, I think we're sitting kind of fine. Two very decent runs going here. Back-to-back decent runs. a little bit of mental mantle added to it. So every time we're doing damage to it, we're doing a little bit of mantle damage too. Ah. Basic blade. I think I would rather have basic blade because a little extra damage goes a long way. I tell you what. You know, this is times where I really wish we picked up the Matryoshka, but I think we're fine because we'll skip you. Just throw you on out there and hope for the best. You are eating away all of our dang it, coin, but I think that will be fine. Maybe that will be fine. It could very well not be fine with what all is happening in front of my face. My two eyes, my hazel eyes. But we have a way to heal at least. At the very least, we have a way to heal. And we have Pierce. It just might take a while to get to our Pierce orbs, which is fine. I think we'll start off with a little bit of a stronger orb here, if you don't mind, that pierces as well. Yeah, I think that is a fine outcome. You know, odds of hitting this refresh down there is, I mean, that crit down there is probably pretty low. Mental Mantle on top of this is pretty nice. Crit somewhere easy? Not necessarily. Refreshing punch here would actually be pretty big if you hit the, nice. That was an extra 1,000 damage just cause we hit it. Just cause. Well, that's kind of gross that you went this way, but does it affect me? I don't have any reason to suspect that's negative. Well, any reason to expect a negative outcome here? Nope, no reason whatsoever. You know, I'm feeling a little frisky here. I think Kinetic Meteorite's going to be a little better than the Electorb Magnet. I think. Maybe, quite possibly. But that could just be me being me. Now this fight right here might not go well for us just because it is a mirror. But it might go very well for us because look at it. Easy. It's already gone. We can't afford anything. Unfortunate. There we go. Go on down. We did take some health. We don't really... Actually, we have a way to heal back. Let's fight the forest boss and see what other relics that we can achieve from you. Well, you are probably gone. If you hit that crit, you're definitely gone. But you're gone. Power Glove, for sure. Let's get that strength up a little bit. Alright, Mental Mantle might just carry us all the way through. All the way through our wildest dreams and more. Back again. To our wildest dreams and back again is what I'm picking up here. Did you see that? I think I want to throw you just to get rid of you. And throw you on out there and see what happens. Mental Mantle was a beautiful... I mean, not Mental Mantle. Kinetic Meteorite was a beautiful idea. Whoever thought about doing that. You are a genius and a scholar, and I think you deserve a raise around here. I do think that. Oh, place an orb on the thing to duplicate? You're my strongest orb, so let's just duplicate an Orblisk level 3, right? Get another one of those bad boys out there, more likely to actually hit it, I presume. That is the main purpose of that. Well, a sphere to start off here is actually going to be massive. Now we cannot siphon any health, and you guys can't mark anything, but what you can do okay, we got a slight issue here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a issue that calls for dire straits. We need that refresh. We lost. Oh, it's gonna kill me. I don't know. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. That was two very great runs. Just very unfortunate outcomes for both. But thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and consider subscribing. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Bye.